It's that time of vlog again, so we're gonna update our money under the tree.
Yeah.
And ironically, the present we got this week happens to be
Money trees.
money trees. Yes,
It's the Atkinson family Christmas tree lot.
I know. Isn't it adorable? This has got to be the best present we've ever received, like ever. It's so freaking cute.
Yeah.
So, this was given to us by a couple that we're rather close to, that we love a lot. And you'll get to see more about them later on, because they got to join us this week for our vlog, along with some of the other people who have also made this basket so Christmassy.
Yeah.
Now, one other thing I wanted to address while we're on the blue thermometer, which you'll already have noticed beside us, is this magical present right here. Now, because there happens to be a little bit of extra space in it, we've been adding our own change from our pockets to this as we go along, and hopefully we'll continue to add all the way up through January. So that has been growing and has been getting larger as well by an unspecified amount. And we did talk to the individuals who donated it beforehand, so we're making sure not to tread on anybody's feelings there. But the really big news this week isn't our blue thermometer, but actually our red thermometer. You'll notice it's gone up. And that's a really big achievement for us. We managed to put a little bit more aside this week for our own savings, which made us really, really proud of ourselves. And if you want the full amount, it's going to be right down here. And with that, we're going to go ahead and roll into the rest of the vlog after a quick announcement from Robert.
So this week you're going to be seeing a little bit more close-ups, and that's because last week we had some issues with our regular lens on the big camera. So we're going to be using our telescopic lens and our cell phones a lot more. And we hope that the picture quality will not be affected too much by this, but there might be a few grainy images and stuff. Just things to know about.
Just technical difficulties that we're going to have problems with. So thanks for sticking with us. And we're going to get into the discussion this week is on the topic of waiting for a baby.
Yeah.
So this week's vlog is going to be a little weird, but this week we've been talking about some of the aspects of our lives that are impacted by waiting for a baby. And for those of you that don't already know this, waiting, there's a lot of it in the adoption process, any adoption process. The same is true with snowflake adoption. You have to wait to be approved, you have to wait to get the money, you have to wait for the baby to grow, you still have to wait for the surgical procedures, you have to go through a bunch of bureaucratic paperwork, you have to go through a bunch of checkups, and it all adds up to a long waiting time. I think the average for traditional adoption is 2 years. You have, from the moment you start the process to when you actually have a baby, is approximately 2 years. So it's significantly longer than a traditional family that just gets pregnant, but it is also significantly emptier. When you're pregnant, you have something to look forward to. You're not happy barfing over the toilet, but you know that there is an end result coming, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. You know that for all those times you have to run to the bathroom to pee 5 times, you also get to feel baby's kicks, or you get to see their heartbeat on the monitor, or you get to see their ultrasound, or you get to show the ultrasound to people and get really excited. You have baby showers, and you have things to mark the progress. But when you're adopting, everybody's just twiddling their thumbs waiting, even though it's quote-unquote easier because you don't have to deal with all of the biological issues that go with it. It's also much, much harder in every other way. And with embryo adoption, you've got both kinds of waiting, which makes it worse and makes it harder. So you'll probably notice by now that I am filming by myself, and that's because Robert is at work. And we're going to be showing you some of his footage later on, but we're going to go over a little bit of our day-to-day lives and some of the things that we do to try and establish a baseline for what our normal life is without kids. We're going to use this week's episode to kind of explore a little bit of what's part of the waiting game.
Flashlight, but yeah, I tried to show you a little bit of my drive to work on my phone. I don't know if it worked really well, but here I am. This is Woodcock's Custom Meat. This is the first job I work every day. I usually get here around 7:15, 7:30, and I'll be here till about 1 o'clock this evening. So that's the first part of my day on a regular day. Yeah, this is the next part of my day. I usually come home and then I will get changed for work at Brolms, stop by the mailbox on the way back. Kobe's not here right now, so I'll get changed for a call, see where she is and what the plan is for lunch. But yeah, okay, so I just got off the phone with Kobe, changed. I'm gonna go over and meet her at her parents' house, the in-laws. So yeah, turns out it's not quite a normal day. It's payday. So Kobe went and paid some of the bills and stuff this morning. We're gonna probably buy some stuff that we need to make candy for Christmas tonight. I'm in charge of like putting things out on Christmas evening. We switch off every other year, and I'm doing it this year. And I wanted to make some homemade candy and stuff. Here we go. Let me just. And so here's the Jeep I rode in. I hope that's a good shot, but I don't really know. And here's our little Ford Fiesta. Their names are Dixie and Pepe, and I know whenever Pepe's around, Kobe's somewhere in the vicinity, so I know that she's here right now. Hey, so I've had a couple of PB&Js and I'm off to Brolms. So here I am at Brolms. I'm gonna go in, probably just stock some shelves and stuff. It's not opening the shop here, so I don't always know what I'm gonna be doing when I go in. But I'll probably end up cutting some meat, stocking some shelves, and then helping clean up the department. That's pretty much my day here at Brolms. So yeah, see you when it's over. So I missed filming last night when I came home from work, but I guess it's a win-win because if you look around outside, it's snowing. But yeah, that's basically my whole day. I get done at 8 o'clock at night, so I don't have as much time to kill, I guess, as Kobe, but she still does a lot during her day as well. Anyway, good night.
Hi guys! So, like Robert, I'm going to be inviting you along with me throughout my days and what I do. I don't actually have a specific schedule I adhere to or scheduled events that I do. So I'm a certified swimming instructor, which means that most of my work is done in the summertime instead of in the wintertime. And so I technically don't really have like a job. And so a lot of the time that I'm doing stuff and I'm working, it's for the household, it's for the family. You know, the things that I try to do to keep myself busy while I wait. Especially where one of the things that I want to be doing the most is being a mom. I have not a ton of free time because I'm always occupied with something and I'm always working, but I have a ton of extra time that I can rearrange however I want. And that means that I have the capacity to be a good mom because I can be there for my kids and I can study with them and I can play with them and I can help them grow and learn. And that's something I really want to do, and that's a responsibility I really want to have. And when I have projects to do and when I have things to occupy myself, not only does time go a little bit faster, but it has more meaning. And that's the important part, is that it's more meaningful for me when I have those kinds of things and responsibilities to do that help our family. And today you can see I shoveled the driveway. And I'm very proud of myself because this particular driveway is gravel and I have no experience shoveling gravel at all. So the fact that it's a nice straight line and it looks neat actually makes me very happy inside. Another thing I did was these posts. These posts were mine as well. I put these in, I sank them for the sole purpose of outlining the driveway because I mean, again, it's gravel, so I wanted to have a way to outline where our property lines were. And I also put these guys on here for decorative purposes. I really wanted to have baskets and fun things that I could hang out in my front yard. And it turned out to be a good idea because, as you can see, it gave me a lot of fun ideas for the Christmas lights.
Another thing I do is I'm a student at SNHU, which is in New Hampshire. And if you haven't guessed, since we live in Idaho, that's a 100% online course. So about 2/3 of my day is spent on the computer in one way or another. If I'm not online taking classes or doing homework, I'm editing the vlog, researching for the baby, paying bills, working on one of my novels. It's pretty time consuming and a lot of my day is spent staring at a screen. If you look on the back here, you'll see 2 actually custom stickers that were made for me by my awesome, amazing, phenomenally wonderful, artistically talented baby sister, Clara. She found some old label paper last year at Christmas and decided to make doodles that turned into stickers that she gave to me that I put on my laptop. And this first guy is Gary. She made him off the cuff and was playing with his design when she decided she didn't like the way his coloring came out or shading or something, and he ended up on my laptop. And the second couple is Peter Pan and Captain Hook, and I am crazy baddie crackers for Peter Pan. I am obsessed, and she knows that, so she made me little chibis that I actually ended up coloring in myself, which is why the shading's a little weird on like Captain Hook's feather and stuff. But I am pretty proud of them because they turned out pretty good, and yeah. Alright, so we have a bit of a surprise for you guys. You may have already guessed from the footage. This is actually the end of the vlog for this week's vlog, but we are dropping an extra special episode tomorrow as a special thanks to some of the people who made Cash for Christmas so special for us this year, and we just really wanted to get them in the limelight and thank them.
So as always, thank you guys for watching and listening with us today. We're grateful for your support, and
We'll see you guys
we'll see
later.
you later.
Bye. Merry Christmas.